because we are trying to figure out the AST or the parse tree. I think calling it the parse tree is going to make much more sense, just because of the fact that okay, so starting off, we're gonna have an, let's say, set, right? So this is gonna be a set. Oh no, we have some defining stuff to do. So how do we define this? So we're going to have an array, right? We're going to store this definition in a custom type. But we're not gonna even bother with these. We're gonna bother with the instructions. This, whenever I see a defined thing, I'm just going to store this in a list or a dictionary. Same goes for this. Same goes for this. So yeah, shouldn't be that hard. We can also specify the return type and all those things. So this one shouldn't be that hard, so I'm not going to focus on that. We are going to be focusing directly on line number 5. So we have a set. Okay. Set. We are going to be setting A. So we are going to be setting A. Set A. Cuckoo is a literal, right? So it's not going to be that much of an issue. So we're going to call this instance. This instance is going to be from. Okay. So far so good. Instance whose type. We're not gonna be doing the type. Value is going to be instance value and then okay. Sense. At the very top, we can write something like at A to 12. Let's group it so that we don't lose it. Now the next thing we want to do is we have another statement. Set. Set. We are then going to have this a C. What are we gonna set this to? Instance. The human, right? The human is going to be a variable. Okay, yeah. Can I make this call something? We. What if we just do directly a value thing? We would do this. Is that a Google? How is the interpreter going to know what kind of object are we dealing with? How do we let the interpreter know that we are dealing with a string? I'm gonna have a instance. We're gonna have a type. This type is going to be string, sorry, text. And then we can also have its type value is going to be boom. Could do this, right? Makes sense? Okay, perfect. We can do this. Okay, hey, how do we do this? How do we do this? How do we do this? She's so tricky. An identifier. Next thing is we check, we see that it's an identifier, which means it has to be an object. Instance, right? Instance. Type text values. Default. This expression, right? As expression. Dude, what the fuck? Need to figure out a better way to represent this. That A, U, cuckoo, right? It's gonna be a type of cuckoo. This is gonna be this. Values. So and then we can treat everything as an instance or instance expression. Instance expression. I'm going to have a type and a value. A value is going to be an expression itself. I think we can do this. Let's just go in here and do stuff. Like a bunch of models. Models, right? Scope's gonna be there. Let's make a folder called expression. Okay. Let's make a class called expression. Expression statement, and let this be abstract. Okay, so we don't really need this. We can have a string type, and we can just say string type is equals to type, and we're gonna have it to string. So that's going to be our abstract toString. Okay. So we have this. What we need is an instance expression or an object expression. Object expression is going to be represent. You know what? Let's do a binary operation first. Going to extend from expression statement, and it's then left, and then we can have an operator or a simple string up. We'll just need a expression right. So expression statement left is equals to left. And then we're gonna have string up, and then we can also have expression statement right is equals to right, and that should be good enough. Okay, so we have a binary expression set up. We need now some instances or literals instances. Object expression. We will just create a new file for this. String custom type. So what's gonna be? We can have a string type. It's going to be the type. It's going to be the type. The type it is, for example, blah 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 blah. We're gonna have a dictionary of, let's say, what are you gonna? What should it be? String, variable name, and expression statement. And this is gonna be variables. Okay, perfect. Variable values, and then this is going to extend from. Oh yeah, and it needs type. And then we also need to specify its dictionary, right? Expression. So we need that, and let's add our string expression statement. Expression statement. Variable value there. Also var val there. Var val there. And this is going to extend, what do you call that thing? Expression statement. It's gonna be of type type. It's going to be type, and then it's going to be var val there. Okay, should be good enough. Okay, so we have our binary expression. We have our base expression. We have our object. And then we have our what do we need? Scope. We have a scope. We can have a type. Custom type is going to be a class. Custom type. class custom type. It's going to have a type name, and then we can have a dictionary of string variable, and then the data type itself. Var name, var type pair. The type has to match with the one in well, we can just do it important. We can do it as important, like important for me in the future. So we can have a type name, and then we can also have a dictionary of string comma string, and then typing var name, and then it's meant to be capital. Var name, var type pair. Type name. Perfect. I think that is good. Now we can do the same for custom functions. Custom task. So a task is going to have a name. Task name. Task return type. Then we can have a dictionary of string. This is gonna be param name, param type, param name type. Okay, and then I'm just going to take in task name. It's gonna take in task return type. We can have a dictionary of string. Going to param name, param type pair. Okay, task. Perfect. I think most of the things are done right now. We can just do a do, we can just do a set, blah 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 blah. Looking fucking good, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, this one can we'll just do this later on, you know. Trying to do this made it even more harder for me to comprehend. Chill music. No, we don't want to play this music. Creating my own programming language. Let's check it out. Looking fucking good, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, this one can we'll just do this later on, you know. Trying to do this made it even more harder for me to comprehend. Chill music. No, I don't want to play this music. Creating my own programming language. Let's check it out. Looking fucking good, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, this one can we'll just do this later on, you know. Trying to do this made it even more harder for me to comprehend. Chill music. No, I don't want to play this music. Creating my own programming language. Let's check it out. Looking fucking good, I'm not gonna lie. So how do I comment this one can we'll just in my own video? On, you know. Trying to do this made it even more harder for me to comprehend. Chill music. No, I don't want to play this music. So it's like a fucking NAS. I love it. Cyberpunk. Wait, how the fuck do I have advertisements? I have ad blockers. So, we have our parsers, we have everything that we need. So, yeah. Models, custom task, custom expression. Have the scope, right? type, so we can have a dictionary. What do you call this? Task. Name, comma. Okay, so we have a bunch of statements and our parser, right? Rad. Let's have another one. Let's call this oh, you know, we can have a common. Then every parser is going to have a constant function, private, let's say equal to Okay, so we have advance and all those things. We can advance. We can have the current token. Get the token. We get the position. Okay. Right? Now we have to work on this. So let's comment this, made models. I think we should work on Red Parser first. So we have precedence levels, right? Kind of forgot the precedence level again, so let's open up a new VS Code. This one. Okay, lowest blah 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 blah. Here. We don't really need the precedence except for accessing okay. Pretty solid. Okay. So we have our sparse and we haven't implemented yet. So the first thing that I want to do is so token. Okay. So the way we're going to be processing this is we are going to be getting the current token. I think it's the problem is that that's private, so we can't access it. What if we set it to internal? Okay, you know what? I want to know the difference between internal and protected chart. I see. So we want to use protected. Okay. We have the current token, right? Once we have the current token, we want to enter a switch statement. Token.type. Because we don't really know the type token. Float, integer, string, character. We don't really have characters. What? We don't use text? What the fuck do you mean? I refuse to believe this. Let me go to my lecture just for a moment. I wanna know what am I doing when I encounter a string. I see, I set it as string. I wanna name them to text. Perfect. Okay, so all of these things. We got some case. Let's do a case for so like we're doing it for primary right now. That's gonna be it for now. Type. Let's just do, okay, if that's not possible, the type is load. So these are the default types, right? So if this is the case, what you want to do is, it's very simple. Return new object expression, and the type is going to be token.type. Value is going to be token.value, as simple as that. Okay. Let's do another. Just paste this because I don't really know this. So, let's go to demo and paste this in. Start off simple, then doing a +1. So, go back to our parser. We don't need the molds for now. We need the parser. Then okay. +1 UF. Okay. So we can try out our red parser. How do I test it though? Can I create test functions or something? So let's create a test for let's category level subject. Okay. Looking good. Okay, so let's do our public We have to make it public, by the way. Public void test one. Let's create a token. Oh, we have to create it here. Okay, so new token. Want to be here, dude. From here, let's go to red parser. Hey, what's wrong now? I don't really care. Just a warning, so fuck off. Oh yeah, we were supposed to run a test, not this one. So a test one, right? So this is gonna be called as a test method. And let's run this. I'm gonna run this specifically. I cannot. I'll have to here. How do I run this test, dude? Why isn't this getting picked up as a test? Let's see what the difference is. Lecture test and this test. Let's see what the difference are. You marked it as test subject, everything looks good to me. literally the same, dude. Do I have to restart or something? You know what, well, let's just restart it once. Just to be safe. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I can't see shit. It's too bright. Did it print anything though? Okay, so yeah. The second thing failed. Nah. Can you mention the return type? Let's see. Oh, not here. It's going to return an expression statement. So that is good. That is good. I love it. But I think we have some more problems to fix, yeah. Let's see. We do have more problems. That's gonna be here. This is going to return this wait a fucking minute. Didn't I just do that? I think I did. Parser, rat. Parser base, expression statement. Parser base. It's gonna be stmt. Just passed it, dude. really understand it because bread and this are literally the same, dude. You get it? Bread? Oh, we don't. You know what? Let's return how we were originally. Let's close this for now. Let's check it out. Literally the fucking same. I did not get it. What do you mean? We don't have this, and we have. Sorry, we have STMT. Oh, I guess it's because STMT is also an abstract class. Or what if I do expression set again? Expression. Am I missing something? I feel like I am. What's the difference then? Parser base. What's it? Fuck. Mau ke mami?
Kalau video kayaknya kita nih kan kalau mungkin pakai tidak. Oh, apa?
Ta mau lau ta nó lại lau mà đấy.
Ada kota.
Nggak. Ini mai ni permission Santa.
Oh. Activate file kaya. Battery. Start kepekin awal sana.
Phone này này.
Này xin này. Này như nào thì cái đấy mà sắp phone call phải xin này.
Thế đi. Ghé tao thì đó.
Cái này ta cũng không nào.
Thôi đi.
Rồi, từng. Rồi tôi verify cái rồi. Apa toh? Babilam kiri, jokin nak kaitan. Lo video kena kaya dia ni free time je rumah kaya dia. Nanti kena malah sana kau.
Sama. Sama nak.
Cerita.
Hai no, orang pakai logo naik bathroom mahap naik ni. Lia bawa. Lia. Hah? Mau kita kak? Mana? Mau kaya na? Pergi lah. Mau kaya na ma? Mau kaya na?
Ini kita kerja. Oh, hari kontrak.
Ani saya, anas kerja. Dari tu awak.
Dari kau belasah, bawa
Ni dia. Aha.
Hari kontrak. Nanti kiri. Ya, mau lepas kiri.
Kerja?
Ini orang suka.
Post ka pa po.
Ano kasi na no? Nang kaya ka paging siya. Talay man isa sa mga suro sa layo ha.
Kita baru ketemu. Lagi baca muncul aja. Dengan ada pula. Ini aplikasi saya ini. Bukan salah lah. Hanya dengan ini,
Hmm.
maka kita kipas. Tapi sebenarnya kalau ini seperti ini, oh itu那看起来，我跟你说，还这个人也是干啥？
Apa?
看见的就是看见，
Ini benar, betul bang. Kenapa?
Namun hindi siya umisi.
Benar. Ya itu dia lina. Ini sih pun.
那你猜呢？
Belum tuh sih.
Namun tafan na. Baru kung taon na ha. Pamara ko dyan kasabay sukong talaga na.
那我觉得我同事也是。
Glass green on the other side. Bisa bola onde? Alat terima hanjine try करेंगे सुन
Iya,
दुनिया.
basta na santi, kami ba ito?
Baga fogo ya.
Mas sulit siya. Geng.
Yung dong hang gusto mo. Sila.
Kung ano yung check sulit ka.
Ito yung punta.
Ano mo na, kahanga ito niya. Kaya ako na yung test. Kaya hindi bago kung vaccine ko bago. Kaya ano na 저도 당근 불라. 그거 어떻게 당근 거 엄마 통수죠. 우리 나눴어. dan kalian sama-sama malah ini baik pun gaya seberapa itu.
Em bảo nhưng mà nó cao được cái chuyện của sao?
Có cái cao thì là cao thì có bị mất tổng hợp thực trạng.
Em bảo là mình cao chứ không có thay đổi. Tôi bảo tôi cũng
Nó rõ next point chỉ cả ta đi khai. Cặp cái nó the attention rule. Amo bonus hay mi ata phone bon ati shape ng ito ze. Botang ni bay na bu khangken. Bay kutuk ka bokap nai, bokap khet na rador khinai. Amo bonus hay mi ata phone ati no. Amo tang kamu ser no tera chikono kya bu da furung ba kap di khane ati che o ti fur ro phone borok service ho ze. Kap khake buma khinai hinai. Kap khake dut khardane hinai. Ye bon kya dut amade henta. और नीचे उसे मैं देखेंगे पता
Itu apa deh? Lu tipu koi tuh. Mau kalau tunjuk keluar, itu apa deh? Bisa keluar.
Sila thì cao này ta sơ. Cái
Now this is gonna return a null is not a type, so we can't do this. What we can do is pass in dynamic. Cursor bits and parser doesn't really return this, it returns the scope. Oh, we have to return the scope. I think this is gonna fix all of the errors that we have. Oh. Yeah, it's working now. So we fixed all of the errors. It's so awesome. I cannot believe that I am able to write my own rat parser without having to look anything up. Because when I read it for the first time, I was like, I couldn't wrap my head around it, and I realized the best way to learn is just to dive in, even if you don't understand it completely. And the thing is, like, even if you try to do that, some problems are so hard that it's a bit tricky. But you know, sitting and trying to plan things out completely is sometimes not going to work. Not sometimes, most of the time. you have to plan it out a little bit, some decent amount, and then you have to dive in and try to do it. Just do it, because by the time you have planned everything out, you might kind of forget. I think the best approach is to to plan decent amount, to start implementing it, to plan further, and then refactor if needed, rewrite from scratch if needed, rewrite some part if needed, refactor, blah blah blah, and you can iterate through the designs as you keep on progressing and coming up with better approaches and all those things. For example, right now we have president's level. This is going to consume one of the tokens, right? Then after consuming it, we have to also advance. So we want to do advance, move to the next token, which is expected to be move to the next token. I'll write more on this later on. I'm gonna return everything. Do the left side, okay? So now that we have the left side, we want to check if precedence Okay, this part I kind of forgot. So we have to check the precedence against the next token, if I'm not mistaken. Let's write another function called this is the boring part, so I'm not even gonna bother doing this. Uh, so you wanna get the precedence of the next token? Next logical step is to check if precedence is less than the precedence of the next token, so current token. Flexor.
Isabelle! Ya vos lo sabes.
Kırayım Lara. Oh! Motherfuckers trying to run on me. Tell me why. Motherfuckers trying to run on me. Woo. Tell me why. Okay, it's a current token. Okay, this is gonna be the token that we are going to work with. Okay. Why can't I save this? Like, save all isn't working. Control KS. Fucker doesn't work. Okay, expression statement. This current. Ah, I see. Expression statement, right? Statement, yeah. think expression statement, right? So it is going to be an expression statement. Object, the value can be a dynamic. We see the problem. So it is returning an expression statement, which means it has to be a value. Dictionary of variable and then value of the expression, right? I think we definitely are. We definitely need a literal. A is going to be a string. That is makes sense for it to be a string, right? But what if it's not a string? What if it is a custom class? What if this is instead a off keyword? So when you have this kind of syntax, we want to handle a nested loop. Trouble. So I have to think about this a bit more properly. How do we go about this? Okay, it's a bit tricky. This is a bit tricky. How do we do this? How do we do this? Very confusing. Also, this kind of looks. I find this kind of looks really good.
Elias, sauce don't go in the dishwasher. What are you doing?
I have milked the evil out of my body. It's popped out of me like a champagne cork. I now see the world for what it truly is.
You lied again, didn't you?
Yes. Come, brother. Sit beside me and let me enlighten you.
That's gross.
Gross is a construct. The key to enlightenment is knowing that we are all one, brother.
Stop calling me brother, I'm your wife.
Marriage is a construct, brother.
So do you want to get a divorce or something?
Divorce is a construct, brother.
Yeah, cool, okay, so I'm taking all the shit because you know it's mine.
I have forgone all of my possessions. Take what you want. If only the female orgasm wasn't a myth, you would understand as I have that we are all one.
Yeah.
Perhaps one day you will understand as I can and see that, oh my god, I'm horny. I'm horny again, what have I done? Babe? Babe, what have I said? Babe, I'm so sorry. Can we have sex?
Elias, sauce don't go in the dishwasher. What are you doing?
I have milked the evil out of my body. It's popped out of me like a champagne cork.
Cyberpunk? Fucking hell. It doesn't look like Cyberpunk.
They don't make games like Saints Row 3 anymore. The last Saints Row was pretty much a disaster. Oh, I forgot about this. I got you, Shoddy. I got you. No. Oh, ah! Yeah, still got it, still got it. This game is basically like the Fast and Furious movies when they get bored and just turn them into criminals. This is actually so cool. Oh yeah! Woo! There's so many of the same car. Where did all these cars come from? There's like 200 cars. I got you, Shoddy. I got you. I got you.
What the hell is that?
What is what?
It's a plane. We're about to do this thing.
Steady.
All right, steady. Got it. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, sick. It also feels like we've hit that moment where we've been falling for too long. It's like, oh, who's this guy? He's like Philippe's right-hand man. Oh yeah, nothing more.
Okay, I have the issue with we can have literals.
Alright, oh, he's still alive. Damn you, Philippe. You totally not French Belgian man.
We're hacking through the Saints' accounts and leave them nothing.
What? I don't even have $100. Ah! Alright, here we are. The open world.
So what you Mr. Gat will be a message for all who oppose the syndicate.
No.
Loren's gonna pay for this.
Yeah. You took out Johnny. Yeah, how dare you? Alright. Mission. We're gonna need guns.
I'm thinking, what if this one, instead of being we can have this as a dynamic. Okay. So it's gonna be variable type and then data. So this one's gonna be dynamic. This is gonna be data. That way, come on, shut the fuck up. Don't show me that shit. So we can do is we can have here just the token dot value. This is gonna work for these things. So when we are dealing with chains or something like that, it's going to be a object of different type. As of now, expression. This is just an expresses an object. তাই
হুয়া রুটি না এখানে এক রুটি না খেতে থাম না
roti kakada
খাবার না
tamsa kakamane sokja sogi abada soda kawang da za
বাহিন তো খাইতে তো না খাইতে তো না
khanai
সেই মাংলা না শুই মাছ খানা
soda da mana tin thaka dan belai bang thaka I'm thinking now. What about literals? What do we do about literals? Literal, string, literal, uh, load, literal, blah, literal object. So what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Literals, literals, literals. I'm confused. So what do we do? This is so confusing. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's not confusing to be honest. I can just go with the flow and do what I need to do, but I don't want to refactor a huge chunk of my code later on. So I'm trying to think as much as I can. Lexer is so simple. It's basically one fucking class that's doing all of the work, and it's quite small as well. We just make use of tokens a lot. Token map, token type, and or accessor, full stop, competitor. We use a lot of competitors. Hey, yeah, pretty interesting. So, red parser, right? We are returning an expression statement, so we can have literal base. Okay, I think we are gonna go with literals. Literals, but they're not exactly literals, so I can't even call it that. What can the return type be? That is what's confusing me. Set A to human, right? So set A to human is a weird expression to you. So I need a common ground for all of that. It can be object exp. So let's make it a map. If let's make it a dictionary. Dictionary of string and dynamic object variables. Let's call this object. We're going to copy this, paste this, and call this object variables, and we'll do object variables. Type is going to be this one right here, and yeah, that should do it. That should be good enough, I think. We'll think about this in the future. So here we are going to return new, and we are going to be returning output this value. It's going to be token.value. Perfect. So if this works, I think this one needs to go a little bit in here. Yeah, that way it would make much more sense. New. Okay, so if we test, this shouldn't be throwing any errors, but yeah, okay, it's not throwing any errors, but we want to test how this function looks. So let's do a debug, and we want to see what final looks like. Okay, so left is going to be an integer, add, then binary expression, count is going to be 1. Expression statement, key value pair, one. Yeah, it's not looking good. Well, okay, it does look good. So normally you would see people use literals like string literal. Those are good, but I kind of find it much easier to understand in terms of instances. Integer is going to be an instance, string is going to be an instance, our custom object is going to be an object. It's so hard to explain, but yeah, I hope you get the point. The basic parser is done. We can now add a feature on top of this, so it's gonna keep on working. Now the thing is, what about those complex expressions, right? Expression bases, like a set instruction. I want that to be an expression. So the expression is going to be parsed, parsed, and parsed. We'll have a s and s. That's going to be used for accessing. Okay. Okay. Basic grad parser done. We're gonna rest a little bit now because fuck it. Parser's kind of done. What is this debug symbol? Oh, we have a debug on? Oh, we don't need a debug. We can add some. Ah, this is so cool. We can like actually. Not sure what this is. Okay, so good. Looks good so far. The video is it's seeing a bunch of updates. We should be able to do some expressions. So I'll leave it to this. Do somehow. So for our statement, we are not going to be dealing with, for our statements, we're not going to be dealing with, what do you call that? Actual values. We're just going to be representing the instructions in the form of, what do you call that? Trees. Yeah, trees. So we really have to be careful with this. We might have to use Parser, or I might use something that's similar to Parser, but not really similar. We might have to use recursive descent or something like that to recursively enter deeper and deeper